Peterson, and that is the North American porcupine. As you can see, he's covered in quills. Get ready, we're about to enter the spike zone.
Hey guys, it is me and welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be reacting to Yikes, Called by a Porcupine by Brave Wilderness. So without further ado, let's get started with this reaction.
This morning the crew and I fueled up and set off down rugged mountain roads into the high country of Montana, where we would get the chance to work with one of the most common and proudly
This man is crazy to want to get quoted by a porcupine.
This is true porcupine territory right here. All these tall pines, hillsides, perfect place.
I mean, I wouldn't even want to go near those things.
Soil for roots and berries and all sorts of
let alone go by
trees.
And actually get
These
quoted
black and
by
white
them.
forest dwellers may look adorable and cuddly, but as we all know,
he's crazy.
and
I tell you, crazy.
They're equipped with nature's reactive armor. Just beneath a layer of sensitive guard hairs, you will find thousands of barbed quills that will make any would-be predator think twice about considering the porcupine for an entree. Now, I've never seen a porcupine before in the wild. I've never worked with a porcupine, so for me, this is going to be a really unique experience. Now, the reason that I'm able to get so close to this porcupine is because it was actually raised in captivity. So
I think porcupines are cute, but not when they quill you.
Now, this is the second largest rodent that lives in North America, trumped only by its aquatic cousin, the beaver. Now, porcupines have
look at that soft fur, it just makes you want to pet him. But you know you can't do that. There's consequences if you try to pet him.
To evade predators. If you can't get to a tree in time, what they do is exactly this. Show the rump side and all those quills, you get your nose close to that, and it's going to be a face full of spikes. Today my goal is to intentionally get quilled by a porcupine. Yes, you heard me right. I'm going to get quilled by a porcupine. A face full of spikes.
Whoops, sorry about that.
Today my goal is to this.
Whoops,
show the rump side.
Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing.
You get your nose close to that. Them to quickly climb up trees to evade predators. If you can't get to a tree in time, what they do is incredible claws. They got 4 claws.
Whoops again, I'm sorry. Whoops, I'm sorry.
This is the second largest rodent that lives in North America, trumped only by its aquatic cousin, the beaver. Now, porcupines have incredible claws. They got 4 claws on the front and actually a vestigial thumb, which allows them to quickly climb up trees to evade. Incredible claws. They got 4 claws on the front and actually a vestigial thumb, which allows them to quickly climb up trees to evade predators. If you can't get to a tree in time, what they do is exactly this. Show the rump side and all those quills, you get your nose close to that, and it's going to be a face full of spikes. Today my goal is to intentionally get quilled by a porcupine. Yes, you heard me right. I'm going to get quilled by a porcupine.
What are you, crazy?
I'm going to get quilled by a porcupine. I'm going to show you the right way to remove these painful, barbed quills from either yourself or in most cases, from the snout of your curious pet. Now I'm being told that when I perform this example, I'm going to get close to 40 or 50 quills in the back of my hand. I hope you guys enjoy this.
I'm scared for him to do this.
This will in no way cause any harm to the porcupine.
Like, I actually am
quills
scared.
are nothing more than modified hairs, and they continually grow over the life of the animal. The only one who's going to experience any discomfort is me. I'll tell you where you don't want to get quilled: in the face. That would be pretty bad. Alright, what I want to do is agitate those guard hairs, and then he should thrust his tail up into my hand.
Don't do this, man. Don't do this.
I get myself into these things. 1, 2, ooh!
Oh
Yep,
no.
there we go. That's a handful of
He
quills.
did
Now, the
it,
ones on the
didn't
top of my
he?
hand
He did it.
really
Oh,
aren't that bad.
wow.
It's those ones right there. Can you see how
Those
deep
look
those
to
are
be
in my
pretty
finger?
sharp.
It hurts to move my finger right now.
Yikes, they look like they
I
hurt.
think they touch bone. It hurts a lot. I think most of them are going to be pretty easy to get out. Those two are going to be extremely painful. Well, I got a handful of
I would
quills here.
never want to
My
do
little
this in
friend, the
my life.
porcupine,
Never.
Right there. I'm gonna show you guys
Ever
how
in
to
my
get
life would I
these
want to get
out of
quilled
either
by a
your hand
porcupine.
or your dog. I have a feeling this is going to be pretty painful. All right, come on, let's go.
That's going to be the question of the day. Would you want to get quilled by a
Now, it's
porcupine?
most likely that your
Yes
dog
or no?
is
I
gonna
know
get
half
quilled
of you
by a
guys in the
porcupine.
comments are going to say
And,
no,
you might
but
think, oh, I'm just going to
I
pull
would
that
just like
quill
to see what
straight
you'd
out.
say.
It's not going to work. These have microscopic barbs on the end, and one of the cool techniques of the porcupine quill is that once it's in there, it works deeper and deeper and deeper. So you want to get these out as quick as you possibly can. And I never recommend that you go out and get yourself quilled by a porcupine. And the reason that I did this today was to show you how to remove quills from your hand. And the reason that I snipped off the tops of all the quills is that it actually releases pressure inside of the quill.
Oh, wow.
Relaxes
That's
the
a good
barbs,
tactic.
And now they should release out of my hand a bit easier.
I'd
What I
use
wanna
that
do
if I ever
is
got
gently
quilled by a
grab the
porcupine and
quills,
needed to get him
twist
out.
them, and
But
pull
I'd never
straight
get
up.
quilled by a
I'm gonna remove the ones
porcupine.
that aren't as
But
deep
if we
first.
do
I wanna
get
all those
quilled,
barbs
if I do have a
and
pet and it gets
points
quilled
out
by
of
a
there,
porcupine, I'll know what
because
to
they
do.
can cause an
And
infection,
plus, I
and
can
that's
show
the
my
last
parents
thing
these
we want.
videos so they know how to
Lion,
get their
bear,
pets quilled by a
coyote.
porcupine.
You got a face full of these quills. I mean, it's debilitating.
I just want to tell you a quick story.
I barely move my hand, and these animals wouldn't be able to then go out and continue hunting.
So my mom, this was before we
why
moved.
eventually this could cause a
So my
predator
mom
like that
had like a
to
rose
die.
bush, and we used to have two dogs. They were two like
These are the last
they
three.
were. I'll have
It's
to
not
show
like
you
a
what kind of
Band-Aid.
dogs they are.
You don't
I'll
just
show you
pull
at
it
the
off. You just
end.
pull these out, it's gonna
They were
rip all the
two
skin out with it because of those tiny little
black.
microscopic
They were
barbs.
two dogs. I'll tell you what
Okay,
they are.
I'm
In
gonna
I'll tell you what they
twist
are at the end.
straight
But they
up.
were two dogs,
That's
and the one dog I had a boy and a girl, and they were both. And the girl was named Chloe, and the boy was named Aries. And Aries, my dog, had big paws.
hurt.
So what would
easy the blood
happen?
pouring out
So what happened was my mom had a rose bush with like thorns in it, and the strangest thing happened. The rose bush is
my
gone.
gosh.
So my
Yeah, that
mom,
really hurt.
so my mom suspects that my dog Aries, the boy one I told you
You
about,
good?
actually ate it. But we think he did eat it. But the problem was that there was nothing there. But like the little tree stump from the plants, there were no thorns on him. There were no thorns on him, no petals on him, no nothing. So we actually thought that was kind of weird, and we didn't know what happened. And still to this day, we don't know where those thorns went. But I will tell you, after he ate the flowers, or we suspected that he ate the flowers, he was actually okay. Nothing actually really happened after that. They showed no, after he ate the flower, it showed no signs of that he swallowed the thorns, because I don't really think he did
Stay
that.
wild. We'll see you on the next adventure.
Because I don't really think he swallowed it.
If you thought that
Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Stay safe.